Hello everyone, welcome to Lit Bricks. My name is Mike, and on today's episode we will be lighting up the LEGO Chinese Lantern Festival, the Spring Lantern Festival to be exact. This set came out last January 2021. It's recently retired, that's why I picked it up. Kind of wanted it anyway because I love these lanterns, and I actually was going to light this myself. But it was going to cost me a lot of money because, of course, I wanted to light everything here and make it flicker and a bunch of stuff. Luckily, I didn't have to do any of that because Light My Bricks made a kit for it, and it lights up all the lanterns, kind of like I wanted to, and it saved me a lot of money. So, Light My Bricks, thank you for lighting this up. Appreciate that. And I love these lanterns with the ox on them. They're like the ones with the tiger on them. They're just so cool, little printed pieces. They're really awesome. You can't say enough about them. This set is actually really awesome too. It'll go well with your modulars. You can integrate it because of the sidewalks and stuff. It is a 32 by, well, it's 32 by 32 plus a 32 by 16. So it's about the same size as Assembly Square, the footprint anyway. So you could easily put it in your city, and I will eventually when it's done. I don't really have a spot for it right now other than right there, which really isn't a spot. Just a place to let it sit, honestly. So, yeah, we'll get into this and we'll see how it goes. All right, Spring Lantern Festival. I'll take a look at it before I tear it apart. This guy does light up. What do you push on him? Oh, his tail. Or no, what was it? You push something on this guy, and he lights up. And I, for the life of me, can't remember what it was. Hilarious. Oh, there it is. All right, that's enough screwing around. Anyway, these are cool. These little printed lantern banter. I can't even talk. Things. This guy's cool. I like these circle entryways. It's pretty awesome. This little rabbit with the scary red eyes, he's cool too. So this is a great set, really. I love the koi fish. I actually bought a bunch of those to go in my Ninjago city, specifically because I saw them in this set. But yeah, pretty cool little set, really. Can't wait to light it. All right, so that's first part taken apart, and these all get lights now. Every one of them. This is gonna be cool. All right, got all the lights in. All the lanterns. These got warm white big lights in them, just like the Lunar Ice Festival did. These are all run the same way. Now the fun part of lining them up on this. All right, I gotta say that's just kind of a pain because this is on a string, and the wires just want to pull everything. So if you do this kit, be prepared for that. Now I gotta do the other side. All right, I gotta say, this has been quite the undertaking, and I'm still not sure if I like it all that much, so I'm gonna have to fiddle with this for quite a bit, I feel like, to get it the way I want it, and I might actually... I'm gonna snap those wires underneath. We'll see how that goes. Alright, so I'm sticking with this for now, the way it is, just because, honestly, this is semi-frustrating, just because of the way it is. But that's all hooked up, and we'll button it up and see what they look like. Let's check them out. Yeah, they do look good. Now hopefully I can button that up. Yeah, it looks great, actually. This needs to be fixed a little bit. Talk about a pain. Joys of lighting. Alright, so we gotta light this lantern now. These are all lit up, and I gotta tell you what, this here, I've lit this whole room up, and nothing in my life has caused me so much problems than this, and I still don't like it. And I'm still probably gonna go back and change this. I might wrap the wires around this. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't look horrible. Well, it doesn't look horrible, but it was it's extremely tedious. This is not the easiest thing to do and get straight and get right. And these wires down here, I had to redo a couple times so they could reach the board. It's not Light My Bricks' fault. It's just the way this is. This huge pain. Although, I don't know. I might have went with micro lights just because the wires are thinner and it might have been easier, but that's just my opinion. All right, got lights in there. Gonna connect them to that. This is gonna get a light. I got a lit black lamp post, so that's pretty cool. I don't know if I have any actual black ones. I think I'm gonna buy black ones for Hogwarts, just because it looks better. So yeah, now that this frustrating part is done, I actually feel a lot better, but I'm still gonna go back and take a look at this. All right, there's lights in these lamps now, and this, and both of these. This thing is gonna have like, everything's lit up. And this is, don't want to call it weird, but it's a different way to run the wires, that's for sure. It's not horrible. I am kind of glad now that I didn't decide to light this myself, because I probably would have been pulling my hair out trying to figure out exactly where to hide stuff. So I'm glad I bought the kit, even though if that was a huge pain in my butt. But this is all right. It looks pretty good. That means these two will be lit. All these will be lit. That'll be lit. There's like 8, 9, 10. There's like 10 more on the other part. There's a lot of lights on this. All right, folks. This pain is completed. Everything works. I got a light under here now, which this kit is great. I love it. But this was a pain, such a pain. I can't explain how much of a pain it was, and it's still not perfect. I still need to go back and fix it. But this all works. I pinched some wires. They didn't break, so I'm happy about that. So, I hope the rest of this is a little bit easier than that one was. So, one large light goes in every one of these, which is going to look great. These are in now. So all 4 of these are lit up in front, or the side. Yeah, that is the side. Adding a little blue mood lighting underneath the bridge here. This now is lit up. Wires ran here. This is going to be hidden along this. There's a lot going on in this. Yeah, I think I prefer lighting modulars, to be honest with you. This is it's gonna look cool, and I'm glad I did it, but boy, it's not easy. All right, so for the last 10 or 15, 20 minutes, I've been deciding how to pinch these wires in between these blocks, and I just can't do it. I'm afraid I'm gonna break them. So what I did was I put a 1 stud underneath the 3 corners of this triangle and just raised it up so the wires can go underneath. You can't even tell, so it's fine. You'll never even notice that unless I told you. But other than that, this thing looks great. All right, we're on to the second part of this. This is it fully disassembled before I actually start adding lights. And if I'm being completely honest, this video is taking a while to make because I had to stop working on this because it was extremely frustrating. This first part here, it's a lighting nightmare. Let me put it that way. Nothing wrong with the instructions or anything like that. I love the way it looks. It's just, oh my god, it's where the wires are ran. It's so tedious. So I'm trying to get this finished up now that I feel like working on it again. All right, just like the other side. Although this one was a lot easier to run, I gotta say. It looks like they're gonna hide a port in between these. So when you click them together with the other side, this will be hidden in this little spot, which is kind of cool, actually. All right, let's finish this thing. It's going a lot smoother than the other side. Everything's hidden in here. And then we got this one going to the other side to wire up the other side. So yeah, not too bad. This has been all right. I swear, it's this. See that? Yeah. That took me forever to do it like that, and I don't like the way it looks. And because they're on a string, the wires don't help it at all. And then there's that down there. Just got to clean it up. It bugs me. But every time you put your arms in there to put these in too, you'd knock something off. Yeah, this was a pain. Huge pain. This has been a lot better. All right, got this side all wired up, ready to go. I believe that's the end of this. I just need to hide this all the way. Easy enough, and give her a test, and I think we're finally done with this. Thank you. Jeez. All right, yay, this one's done, and I'm glad because this was not fun. And let's check it out. Boy, it does look great though, doesn't it? Some tweaks here and there. I did change the way some of the wires were hidden because I didn't want to pinch any wires. Luckily, everything still works. I'm actually kind of surprised because there's wires pinched all over the place. And that could be done a little bit better too. This was a very hard thing to light up, I gotta say. It was the most tedious out of anything that I've ever lit up. Ever. And that's saying a lot. Has nothing to do with instructions or the lighting design. Has everything to do with wanting to light up everything on here. And then trying to find ways to hide wires in tiny little places. Which they've done a pretty good job. This is just something over here that I'm going to keep messing with this one. I might actually wrap these wires around this thing and see how that goes. Because this is just a mess, kind of. I mean, it looks like a mess. Yeah. I'm gonna have to do some tweaking on this one. There it is in the dark. Well, as dark as I can get it right now. It is very cool, I will say. It does look great. It's just, man, what a pain in my butt. See that too? I'm still not exactly sure why they went with regular, I don't know. Microlights, the wires on microlights are very thin. They're more malleable. It seems like it would have been easier to light all these lanterns. It wouldn't have been as bright, maybe, is possibly why they didn't do it. Which is fine. I mean, it is what it is. But I think it looks great, nonetheless, even if it was the hardest thing I've ever lit up. Well, folks, that's it for this episode of Lit Bricks. I hope you enjoyed this, watching this. I really haven't enjoyed lighting it, I can tell you that much. Seriously, though, this was a pain. This was tedious. This was very tedious. Lots of things get knocked over in the process of lighting this thing. I love the way it looks. I love the design. I'm happy now that I'm done with it, obviously, because I don't have to light it anymore. I will mess with this some more in the future to see if I can clean that up a little bit. But overall, if you decide to light this, just be prepared to be very patient. I thought Home Alone was bad. This is, I think, worse than Home Alone. At least Home Alone was a modular, kind of. Modulars are nice. This, huge pain. But I do love it. It looks great. I do suggest it if you think you can be patient enough to do this. It is very cool looking, I will say. It looks pretty good. And I don't really have a spot for it yet, but when I do, I will be sure to share that with you. So until next time, folks, have a great day.